Go get a
Go see a
therapist.
therapist. Not just men. Oh, y'all.
Oh, everybody need help.
When you shoot a kid in the back, right, and
Running away from you.
just simply shoot him in the back. That right there tells you everything. You don't have to know the full story to understand that that kid was not a threat. And so it's not surprising.
We're all each other. We are all each other. We're more similar than what we think. We're just each other in a different season. Welcome back to another episode of Asking the Right Questions with Haley
And Mario.
And last week we talked about freedom, rights, harm, and responsibility. So yeah, before we get into this week's topic, we have a couple things that we want to discuss briefly. First, we're from Charleston, South Carolina, but we currently live in Columbia, South Carolina, and I do want to bring attention to what's going on here in Columbia, South Carolina, with a 14-year-old young man, Cyrus Carmack Belton. He was murdered back in 2023 by Rick Chow. The verdict was Rick Chow was not guilty. And I believe that the justice system, they did disappoint. They did not serve justice. And it's another young black man, a black family in the black community has been let down again.
Yeah.
They have been let down again. I'm very disappointed. In my opinion, I don't think it was Rick Chow. I think it was his son, and he was covering up for his son. I hope they're able to open this case back up and get justice for this young child and their family, because it's very upsetting. Definitely caused more division. But it did cause unity in the city of Columbia. So yeah, nothing good came from this. I mean, there is unity, but I don't want to say something came good from a lost life, because that's never the case.
Yeah, we want to talk about how much things have changed and how much progress we made so much, but I think situations like this always show us, like, there's still a long way to go. Mm-hmm. Like, when you shoot a kid in the back, right, and
running away from you.
Just simply shoot him in the back. Like, that right there tells you everything. Like, you don't have to know the full story to understand that that kid was not a threat, right? So just seeing that, because he was black, right? Because he was black,
he was profiled.
The justice system operates the way that it does. And so it's not surprising, but like we've been talking about for several episodes, we got to come together. So hopefully we do more and more and more. Just not more shit like this, but just more efforts of unity. So.
Yep, more youth connection, more, I guess, education to the community, just about being together and holding people accountable. Again, I think the justice system failed, and it's lacking accountability.
Yeah.
And it's showing that anybody can get away with murdering black people.
Because if we learn to come together, we'll have businesses that we don't have to go to, Asian nail shops or Asian corner stores or Asian, not even just Asian, but like just anybody that's not black, anybody outside the community, because most other communities, their money circulates in the community almost 5 to 10 times before it ever leaves their community. But for us black and brown people, but black especially, the minute that money touches our hands, it's gone outside of our community. So, if we learn to come together in unity with all of us, right? Like, we have black lawyers. We have, when you talk about the different fraternities, the different sororities, right? Like, there's so many different black excellence. And so now we
And
just have,
professionals, black professionals.
yeah,
Yeah.
black excellence.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have to find a common ground. We don't all have to believe in the same thing, but we should share the same values. So
Yes. So Colombia is definitely standing on business behind Cyrus. Um, I don't know this kid, but I love him.
yeah,
And I just want to know your life mattered to his family. If you ever see this, his life mattered. Your lives still matter. You, I know it's hard, but you could still make a good impact on not just the community, but little boys' lives.
yeah,
Um, so rest in power, Cyrus Carmack Belton. I hope that the system serves you justice by opening back up this case and making the right call. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. I'm so sorry this happened. I am. But yeah, we got to bring change around here because that's not okay. Yeah, so now we're going to go to we're going to cover something else now. It's kind of hard to just like move on,
breeze
but
past that, but yeah.
Again, much love to Cyrus and much love to his family. So today Demario had his first pop-up shop for his book and his media company, and it was a great time. We met a lot of good people. We got a lot of good connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For anybody that don't know or don't check the comments, like the company is called Griotly Media. The website is called griotlymedia.com. So go check it out. It's spelled GRIOTLY media.com. And the whole premise behind that is a griot is a West African term for someone within the community that preserves stories, preserves the truth, so that the future generations that's coming up behind them is able to know who they are, right? And so the purpose of Griotly Media is to serve that same purpose for us African Americans here in America. Really just focusing on telling our stories, different perceptions, different perspectives, and preserving who we are so that when the days do come when, they try to tell us who we already have an idea because we have firsthand accounts from people who lived the experience and not somebody who just read a history book and they're so-called an expert. But the experts are the ones who actually lived through the experiences. And so, I started with the book, telling, my own story mixed with other people's stories about kids going through whatever they go through, and just their perspective, because we get older and we forget how we felt as kids. And then we look at kids today and we say, hey, how could they do that? Right? But having that empathetic mindset, not just towards kids, but towards every situation, allows you to come to some kind of like common ground. Because that's really where it's all about. Like, we all won't agree on everything. We all won't share the same ideals, principles, and whatnot. But there's a middle ground in everything. And so if we find that, we'll be able to move as one unit. And that's the goal, is to be able to move as one unit. Because like we talked about last episode, I may not be about, limiting gun rights, and you are, but what's the common ground between us, right? And we have to find that, but in order to find that, we have to be actively listening to one another.
Exactly.
And so that's the concept of Griotly Media. So check it out. Link is in the description. Oh yeah.
Yes. And if you want your story to be told, you can always fill out the online form that he has, and we'll capture your story in a short film. At today's event, we have a storytelling board that usually we have a card of questions. They pick the questions, write it on the card, answer it on the card, and stick it to the board. So I think it's pretty fun. Something light where we can, I'm gonna read a couple of the cards we got on the board.
Yeah.
So this one was just his story. It wasn't. He didn't pick a question card because you can either pick a question card or write your story.
Yeah.
So this was his story. My pain has turned into my passion. A life of bullying, seeing domestic violence, and PTSD from the military. I now use my pain for his business and nonprofit and ministry.
That's deep.
So this one is, what advice do you wish you'd listen to sooner? This person said, the advice I wished I listened to sooner is the advice of my mother. She encouraged me to continue my education beyond high school. I did, but it was 15 years later, which was very challenging. Yep, get it done. But it doesn't matter. As long as you went and got it done, you still listen, like you still did it at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so,
and that's what the questions is about, is getting the raw truth, right? Like, you did it, but it was also challenging, right? Because people need to hear both sides, not just, we congratulate each other a lot of times, but people that's coming up behind you, they don't see the work that you had to put in. So by you acknowledging that, you're letting everybody know, like, hey, this isn't just cookie and cream. Like, you got to work.
Yeah, you got to get it out the mud.
So I like that.
Yes. So this next, and sorry guys if I'm like stumbling on my words. Some of the handwriting is like, but
everybody writes different,
and it's okay.
Yeah,
because I'll figure it out.
Some people have that doctor handwriting. Everybody know what that looks like. That's like.
So this question was, how do I want to be remembered? So this person said, legacy is all you ever leave behind when you are destined to be forgotten. I want to be remembered among wise men, honorable women, and strong children. The story they tell of my existence will remain my memory, but the force of that memory will rest. I don't know what this is. Will resound through the influence I made on their character.
I like that.
Our memorial is only from what people remember of us.
Facts.
Good. I like it. So this one is, who do you miss? This person said, my mom. You never understand the value and appreciation to feel love unconditionally until it's gone. One of the toughest life experience was to say bye to mom. Considering her diagnosis with cancer, it was necessary to not feel guilty about her leaving, but it's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. At 43, I still yearn for the calls, the dates, her presence. She was my inspiration to help others. I feel I am the best version of myself because of her. Appreciate your loved ones because you never know when you want to be. I can read y'all, I promise. Never know when you want to be, I don't know, to have two conversation. It was like all the way at the bottom line. But, moms matter, dads matter, parents matter, so I love that. Maybe we should like have a little typewriter. I don't know. Okay, so this question was, what's worth preserving? This person answer was life. Life is worth preserving because it has the defined value of your future. Goals, friendship, dreams, and more. Something that is being preserved has value and meaning. Our life. I like that. This next card says, what does healing look like for you? So this person said, 1, acknowledging the presence of pain. 2, knowing there's a bright side. And 3, setting goals. So this question was, What should future generations understand? This person put, it's okay. It's okay to fail. As long you get back up, it's okay to make a mistake. As long as you learn and grow from it, it's okay to express yourself. It's needed. It's okay to love. Everyone has it in them. It's okay to cry and get help. It's a healthy thing to do. It's okay to explore and be curious. You're learning and educating yourself. Everything will be okay.
You read that like you know that one.
I mean, the handwriting was nice.
Right,
so,
right. I got you.
And this one is nice too. So, this one, it doesn't have the question, but I could tell by the answer. It says,
You said you could tell.
what do I want my life to say? Or what's
Mm.
I don't know. But I remember the question.
Okay, what does it say?
It says, I want my life to say resilience. I want people to know I never gave up, no matter what I faced. No matter how heavy the load was or much it may hurt, I overcame it. I read that one like I knew too, right? Yeah. Handwriting. This one says, what do you want your life to say? That was probably the last question as well. This person said, I would want my life to say I have work to duplicate the standards I hold as good godly values and would want them to be duplicated. Nice. And I left this one last because I know this was a child who wrote it, and I think children have no choice but to live in their truth because that's all they know. And it's when we go through trauma and experience as we're growing up to be adults where, it's hard to not tell the truth, but live your truth. And
you learn to put on fig leaves.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So this was so... okay. So this question was, who do you miss? And this person said, the person I miss the most is my dad. He died. I don't know how, but he did. The reason why I miss him is because he was my dad. The only dad I had in my life. The one I used to talk to when he was in jail. I love him so much. Y'all. So that was the stories we got today. Some of the stories we got on the storytelling board. We will be sharing these more as we do more events. And if you check on the website, we'll start putting where we'll be event.
Yeah.
July 4th. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. And
location.
Check out the social medias too. Follow me on Grioli Media on Instagram, Facebook. We'll also be sharing the actual visuals and the videos of these people actually telling their own story and not us reading it. So just follow us, be engaged. But yeah, I really appreciated the questions and the answers because I think it shows just how when you give an ear to someone and you let them know that that you're listening, they're ready to share. But so often, especially as we get older, we get in this habit of always just listening to respond, and it's not always just hurtful. Sometimes, even when me and you talk, I'm always quick to try to answer a problem, but a lot of times we don't we know the answers already. Deep down, we know the answers ourselves. I don't need you to answer the question for me. I don't need you to solve the problem for me. I need you to listen to me, right? Because when I explain and I just talk about what I'm going through, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna come to my own conclusion. And you can guide the conversation, but just listen to me. But hearing these answers that people were able to pour out themselves, that shows that a lot of us are actually on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
We're just, I won't say stuck, but we've gotten accustomed to this mindset of fig leaves, putting on a facade, putting on the image that, hey, are you okay? I'm okay. No, are you okay? That's what we need to get back to, because we need each other.
Yeah. I told someone today that we're all each other. We are all each other. We're more similar than what we think.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just each other in a different season.
Yeah. When'd you hear that?
Oh, brother.
No, I got you though.
No, I heard that from you. Told me that,
Yeah.
but that's what I take what I learned
You
and
took it
share
and
it to
rebranded it.
others.
I got you.
Yes.
I like that though.
Oh, okay. Next thing. So it is June now. We are halfway into 2026. Amen. It is Men's Mental Health Month.
Oh.
So, for Men's Mental Health, I want to tell you how much you are appreciated and how much you are loved, and that, you know, that you matter. Like, we see you, you're heard, you matter. What you feel matters. Personally for me, I appreciate you. I love you so much. I see what you're doing. And I couldn't do this life without you. And always be yourself. Like, be emotional, be vulnerable, cry if you need to. It's okay. Yeah. We appreciate you. And for all the men out there,
that's love.
You guys,
that's love.
We appreciate you. Really, like, I don't think men is told enough that they're appreciated. And I want to read a poem from your book to all the men on behalf of women, I guess.
Okay.
But we focus on women a lot, you know? And men don't get the appreciation they deserve sometimes. And that's why I say, like, you have such a good head on your shoulders. You're loved unconditionally, especially by me. I want to give you your flowers. Like, you're a man of God. God is going to keep blessing you. God is going to keep those angels behind you. Whatever you do, he's right behind you. He's in the room with you. Keep that confidence. Keep growing. And keep shining your light. Keep shining your joy. Yes. So.
I love you too.
Aw, how nice. No. Not no, but okay. I be getting a little nervous. No, okay. All right. So this, again, it's Men's Mental Health Month. So all the men out there, cry if you need to, be vulnerable, be emotional. And women, please don't take a man's vulnerability and use it against him, because it's not right. And we got to hold ourselves accountable as well, because we don't want that done to us. So yes, this poem I'm reading is from Damario's book, Through the Eyes of Adolescence, Stories of Childhood, Truth, and Becoming. Okay, I'm going to read it now. Kryptonite. Macho man. Who is he? A man immune to emotion? A man in perfect health? A man so driven by devotion he forgets himself? He may get hurt, but you'll never know. He may cry, but you'll never see. He's the perfect man. A macho man is who he tries to be. His pain runs deep, yet even pain is called attention. His scars hide beneath his tattoos, beneath his silence, beneath the image of a man in control. To the world, his silence is his strength. They love the man who looks the strongest, unaware that a man's silence comes at a cost. His silence has cost him his health. The walls in his mind are beginning to crack. He's on the brink of destruction with no real outlet. And now he's grown numb to the pain. It's even harder for him to even admit there's a problem. To him, it's just a phase. Just another moment in time. He has too many obligations to his kids, his wife, and even to himself. So he keeps going, just to get by. And in doing so, he sinks into a dark place. And this is your macho man. Not realizing real men cry. Real men are vulnerable. Real men risk being seen before silence becomes the grave. Kryptonite. Yes. Men's Mental Health Month. Men, you will matter. We love you guys. This is your flowers. Heart. Yes.
I like it.
You wrote it. I hope you like it.
No, I meant the segment. I didn't know you was gonna do that.
Oh yeah, surprise. Okay.
But getting into the question
For today, yes.
for today,
Let's do that.
we're gonna be asking for the prompt, right? The question that we're gonna be asking is money really a damn? I feel like my Charleston accent coming out.
And that's okay.
Is money really a numbers issue, or does it reveal something deeper about us? Is money really a numbers issue, or does it reveal something deeper about us?
Mm-hmm.
And before we even try to answer that question, for those of you who've been watching us for a few episodes now, you know we always start with a quick take before we even get too deep.
Oh, first, I want to kind of, yes, we're going to get in the quick take / icebreaker. But first, I do want to say why. Because, like, people will be like, financial, like, money and financial literacy. Like, why should we listen to them? Like, who are they? Like, what's their net worth? Like, why are they telling us
$1 million.
And we might be brokies.
You got
like,
$1 million? No, I'm just playing. We ain't got no $1 million.
So, Demario, tell them why you should at least listen to you.
Oh, right now I'm in school getting my master's in financial planning. Honestly, I think everybody should have a financial planner, and I would say I'm biased, but I don't even think I'm biased because, like most of us, black and brown people, not even just black,
everybody,
just poor people in general, really.
Oh, not the poors.
Honestly,
I mean, not okay,
people.
No.
Poor is crazy.
Yes, it
but
is.
People don't think that they need a financial planner until they come up on some money, right? Especially like an athlete, entertainer, and stuff like that. But I'm realizing through this course, this curriculum, everybody needs a financial planner because financial planning, a real financial planner, not somebody you find on the internet just because they the same skin color as you, the same sex as you, the same whatever you want to identify somebody as, and find that relationship or some kind of commonality, right? But look for somebody that's actually trained in this stuff. Like they're a certified financial planner. They have a CFP designee, and they don't just focus on traditional financial planning, but they focus on an integrated approach. And what that means is they're taking in the behavioral aspect and the psychological impact of your entire life and coming up with the best plan that fits you. And that's really what financial planning is, because it's not just the money that you receive, but it's the person behind it. Because money is just a tool, right? And similar to how we talked about with the gun rights last episode, a gun is just a tool. How you use that tool is based on your makeup, your psyche, psychological factors, your behavioral factors, what you've been through, your trauma. And so a integrated financial planner, somebody that practices that, they're able to take all of that into account. And so, hey, don't listen to me. Y'all better go get you one of those because you need it. Because they don't just look at financial aspect. They want to know, like, hey, what does your insurance look like? Your auto insurance? Can we, take some and, put that somewhere else? What is your, whatever, like anything, everything. So go look up your financial planner. And the best website you can go look at is, I don't actually remember, but just do the research. Look up a certified financial planner. That's it.
Yeah. I don't have any advice for y'all. You sound good. We love an educated black man, okay?
I'm crying.
Okay.
But for the quick take, I'm going to start it off with this. So I'm going to ask you a question, and you answer it. So if you wake up tomorrow and somebody give you $100,000, what's the first thing that you're going to do? The first thing that you're going to do. Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
With the $100,000.
Oh.
Yeah. I need verbs. with the money. Not.
I mean, thank the Lord.
I know, but like
Tithe.
tangible stuff.
Yes, I would pay whatever debt I have first, invest, give a little bit to the church. Thank you, God. They say, my pastor said,
is this a real answer? Or is you calculating?
I would put at least $10. Maybe not. Like it's
$10. You got $100,000. You gonna give God $10?
Well, how much should I give God? You tell me.
I don't know, but $10 is kind of like.
You just said you want the truth. I said I'll probably give $10 at least. That doesn't mean I will only give $10.
That's crazy. I got you though. So that's the first thing you're gonna do.
Well, I don't know, Demario. Dang, because I need a new car too.
So you gonna buy a car?
No.
So what you gonna do?
I mean, I don't know.
No. You gonna be looking at a car though?
I probably would. I would be.
Do you need a car?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my car is fine now.
Yeah.
But I need it. Like I was on the brink of needing a new car. No, I was on the brink of needing a new one.
You want a car?
Anyways, so I would tithe. Well, maybe not tithe because it was tithing like 10%, 20%. That's $10,000.
10% of 1,000.
100,000.
Yeah. Is that 10,000 or is that 1,000?
No, that's
10,000.
10,000. Math. Financial planner.
Hey.
Whew, make sure they know how to count.
Hey.
But I wouldn't give $10,000. I'm not gonna lie. Not right now. Because I need that 100,000. I would love to have it. So okay, I would give maybe like 1,000 to the church.
Mm-hmm. What's the first thing you're going to do?
Okay, no, that ain't be the first thing. I would say like pay whatever debt I have. Honestly,
what's next?
Put some in Bitcoin.
Okay, what's next?
So I would say I'm not gonna like tell you.
Splurge.
I mean, I would from my.
And then whatever else you got left, time.
Then I would put $1,000.
You probably that's the last thing you're gonna do.
No.
Like, ooh, Demario.
No, I
got this much left.
No, I would take out the $1,000. Like first, I would do the debt, then
you forget,
save.
I know you.
No, then save. No, for real.
I got you.
I would take $1,000 out because I don't have that much.
Right.
I really could put all of it in investing and
right.
be fine. Like I wouldn't have to pay debt because it's not bad. One of the options was tell nobody.
No, that's the next question.
Oh,
see, you moving ahead. That's why you need to stay with me.
Oh, I would say like shopping spree, maybe go to vacation, like Turks and Caicos, cause like I feel like, and then like invest. Most of it will probably be like invested, and then shopping, tithing, well, giving a general offering.
Okay, now say you got $1 million. Who would you not tell? You wouldn't tell me?
No, I mean I would have to tell you. But
okay. Yeah, you'd be like, Demario, I got it.
You'd be like, huh?
Fuck you get all this money from? I know you.
Demario, let's take a trip here.
I know you got a good paying job and all, but you ain't getting that much money.
Yeah.
The fuck?
My mom. No, I think she's watching this.
Hey, you wouldn't tell your mom?
No, I don't know.
Why not? Let's what's the word?
I wouldn't tell
dissect this. Why not?
No, I don't know. Cause
hey, look, she gonna call you. She gonna be like, "What were y'all laughing at?"
I mean, I just wouldn't. I don't know, cause then it's like, oh, so would you tell your dad?
Would you tell your dad?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't voluntarily tell anybody but you.
Yeah.
I feel like
you called your dad. You'd be so excited. Oh, Dad.
No, cause
Dad, let me tell you, Dad.
No.
You be wanting to tell your
dad
the little
everything. Money he be sliding, it's gonna stop because he think I have money.
Hey,
no.
That little money he sliding ain't gonna do nothing if you got $1 million. It should stop. The hell?
No.
You want a couple dollars here and there? Not dollars, but like.
It's just the fact that it makes me feel like, oh, my dad still does the little things. Would, honestly. Yeah, he still would.
Yeah, even if you told him you got $1 million, he still was going to give you.
Well, I'm going to just give you a little something.
Yeah, you like, I know it ain't much because y'all are millionaires, but here y'all go.
So $1 million, who I wouldn't tell?
Who you wouldn't tell?
Nobody but you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I wouldn't tell my parents. They'll just, the signs will be there.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, where you going today? Turks and Caicos, where you going now?
Yeah.
Japan. Oh, what are
Once
you doing?
once they find out you got the money, they can be like, oh, we should go here. We should go there. We should. Like,
Well, I guess
damn.
we can go on that little cruise. This is exactly what she's gonna say. Well, I guess you could take us on that little cruise to Greece we was talking about in the family group chat, or we can go to Hawaii on you.
That's crazy.
Nah,
And you know, your parents really they said they don't need nothing from you.
they don't need money.
They don't need nothing.
Let's
But
not
you
tell
know,
my
hey,
parents' business too much,
you
but
know
they
what
got
would,
it.
Hey, you know what they would say?
Hmm?
You can MJ tuition is only 30,000,
Oh
50,000.
yeah, no thanks. I did not bring them in this world.
Yeah.
Y'all did that. That is not my responsibility. Even though,
My family do the same shit.
would you tell your family?
Hell no.
I ain't doing.
I'll probably just be giving. I help out now. I can tell you, because then you're gonna ask me. I don't like people ask me for nothing.
Mm.
I'd rather you confide in me and then allow me to do what I want to do.
I mean,
Unless you actually need, like, not.
But $1 million
most people ask when they don't even need it. They just want to bail out.
mhm.
Like, if you really in need, like, yeah, let me know. But most people just want you to bail them out. Like, damn, I ain't got this. I need $5 extra. Can you, like, come on, bro.
Oh, I actually, just hearing you speak right now and thinking about you dear to my heart. And
Right.
It's Men's Mental Health Month.
Mhm.
I would, with the $100,000, I would trick on you.
Right.
I would.
I know you would.
Exactly.
I do.
It ain't tricking when you got it.
$100,000 ain't much.
But $1 million ain't that much either.
It ain't. Actually, it is. I could do something with $1 million.
I mean, you could do
I
something,
ain't
but
never going to work again.
it's easy to spend $1 million. Like, I don't understand how people win the lottery like 500 million,
Yeah.
and they get like 250
I'm set
after
for
tax.
life.
How do you go broke? Why are you? You just need one house,
why?
a couple cars, and a yacht. You're fine.
And it goes perfectly into this segment because it's not the money, it's the person. People don't understand
I'm not
financial
going
literacy.
broke again. I'm not going broke. 250 million. I'm not going broke ever. Was
That's
that
why
ever
you hear
broke?
about
No.
these athletes and these people that get in these positions. Not just athletes, but professionals, lawyers, doctors. Once they retire, they losing it because they try to maintain and whatever. But yeah,
Because people, I mean, but it's also what they sell, and like they try to keep up with this
Yeah.
image that isn't true. Like, yes, doctors make good money, like lawyers make good money, but it ain't that as much. It's not as much as you think,
and you
especially
work a lot.
especially with like inflation and
Yeah.
the economy now. Like that shit really.
Because most
not-
people that's getting high paying jobs are in high cost of living areas.
Yeah.
So it's not that much. And then taxes is on top of that. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's crazy.
But
you owe me a soda. What you got? Because I'll let you go first. We said but at the same time. But what?
Hmm?
You wasn't going to say nothing. You just want to say but. But what I was going to say is your answers kind of like honestly revealed a lot. If you, They revealed a lot. Your answers, one, the fact like, I wrote it down because I don't remember.
you wrote down my answers?
Yeah. So the first question that I asked you, right? I said, what's the first thing you going to buy?
I didn't know you didn't. You said, what's the first thing I'm going to do? And I said, pay debt.
Right.
Invest.
Right.
Tithe.
What's the first thing you're going to do with the
Drink.
money? But your answers revealed that money does not create issues. It doesn't create problems, right? It reveals your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're now given access to something, is exactly what we talked about with the last episode. When you're given free reign to do whatever you want to do, what do you do? Right? And whatever you choose to do, that shows who you are. Right? If somebody said, all right, you can go out there and do whatever you want, and you go rape somebody, that shows that you are an evil person.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go out there and you know, go pay an entire school tuition for all the students, that shows that you are a good person, right? So how you choose to maneuver through life based on the access that you have shows who you are. But people say money, more problems, but it's not the money, it's you. Heal yourself first, and the problems become minimum. or minimal, right? So that's what I was gonna say about the first one, and then the second question that I asked you, right? Who would you tell? To kind of tie all of that back in about telling people and this, that, and that. A lot of people, like, I don't know, whatever you think, but what I wrote down is money doesn't change the people. It only changes what they expect from you. Because now they see you got this $1,000,000 and they say, hey, you got enough money for X, Y, and Z. Or you got it. Remember when I did this? When, like, I thought you did it out the kindness of your heart, though. Right?
You got a point.
Right. And so money changes expectations. And not just money, but status changes expectations.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
So with the $100,000, I would take my parents, at least I would take them out to lunch at Hall's Chop House.
I'm crying.
I would do something for them.
Yeah.
They know I would.
Oh, yeah.
They know I don't want to say I would trick on them.
No.
I'll trick on
like
you.
That. Yeah.
I'll spend money on them.
Say that.
You know, yeah, I'll just say that.
Send them on a trip or something.
Sin. I'm going.
I'm crying.
Talk about sin. I'm coming with you.
Yeah. Going back to it, right? Like, problems don't start with the money. The problem starts with you. And that's really going to be my argument. I don't know what you're going to say this whole episode, but that's going to be my argument. Money doesn't create the issues. Money doesn't, make life harder for you, whether you got it or you don't. You decide everything. Your life is what you make of it. And so that's my belief. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I could be wrong. So, but we can go into the actual thing now.
Oh no, I have one question for you actually.
Oh, go ahead.
So, trade one pressure away. You can permanently remove one. Fear of failure, need for approval, financial stress, comparison, self-doubt, or family pressure.
I would say self-doubt for me personally. Everybody else is gonna be different, but
I knew you was gonna pick that one. I was like, I wonder who.
I would say self-doubt because I don't need relief from financial pressure. I don't need relief.
Big money.
No,
I hear that.
Not like I got money.
I hear that.
But I'm saying in the sense of like, I'm very ambitious.
Spin that.
So as long as I got the confidence in myself, even if I don't make it and be successful and get the money and all of that stuff, in my eyes, I'm still going to be successful because I did what I wanted to do. And so if I got the confidence, the world is my oyster, not the other way around. I'm not going to let it define me, but I'll define who I am based on myself, basically. So yeah, I would say self-doubt.
Yeah. Okay. So these are words from Cash Doll herself. I want the rich one. Hello. Talk about I don't got to worry about financial. Okay. Like that.
To the core question. Back to the core question.
I want the rich one.
Is money a math
And then
issue?
also, where are y'all scammer at? Spin that ish. Yeah.
Is money a math issue or does it expose who we are? So I'll start off the question, right? Why do you think people treat money emotionally if it is just a tool? And before you even answer that, let me know, do you think money is a tool? Or what do you think money is?
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, you said yeah, so answer the question then.
I was.
I'm just playing. Go ahead. I feel like my ADHD kicking in. I want to go play basketball or go play tennis or something. I want to move. But I got you. Go ahead. Answer the question.
You good? Okay.
That's what my therapist told me to do.
Okay.
He said, pay attention to how your body reacts.
Tell the people. Tell the men for men's mental health.
Hey,
go get a therapist.
Go see a therapist. Not just men. Oh, y'all.
Oh, everybody need help. Okay. All right.
Why do people treat money emotionally if it is just a tool?
That was the first question you asked me?
Yeah, that's the question that I asked you.
Uh-oh. Say it again.
Why do people treat money emotionally if it's just a tool? Do you need me to explain that? No, I'm not asking. I was just saying.
Oh.
Because it does sound a little tricky when I thought about it. But go ahead.
Maybe I say it again. Say it again. One more time.
I'll rephrase it.
Okay, just say it again. Because at first I thought you was like, oh.
How many syllables? Hey, what they doing in spelling bee?
No.
Can you repeat the word?
No,
please?
first I was just like, I got it, but then it's like,
all right, let me rephrase it. So, if money is just a tool, why do you think people handle it with emotions?
Oh, that's the question you asked me. Okay. First you said, do I think money is a tool and why? So, yes, because I think it could just set you up for greatness, but not only like you, but like people around you. So like, okay, actually, I don't think money is the tool itself. I think money isn't the tool itself. I think investing and saving and like doing those things is the tool. I think money is just there because money can like do evil things too. Like it depends on the person, right? Like you said earlier. Like it depends on the person's heart. Like what, because money isn't the root of evil, but it's like when it touches someone's hands, it can. But I don't think it's a tool. I think like investing in the stock market and cryptocurrency is the tool. But I don't know what money would be. That's why I'm like, maybe money is the tool. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. But going to the next question, repeat it.
Yeah. If money is just a tool, why do people handle it with emotions?
I think it's just like not being educated about money. Because I mean, like that's something again that we do not learn in school. We don't learn about financial. That's something you have that's something you have to do on your own, like after high school. But some people don't have the resources to even do college or don't want to get in debt.
Yeah.
To like they don't want to go into debt, and that's what refrains them from going to college, or that's what refrains them to go in a master's program or a doctoral program about financial management. So, do I think it's emotional? That's the question. I don't know why I keep getting lost.
Why do people handle money with emotions?
With emotion, got you. I think that's a good question, actually.
You want me to go first?
No, I want to actually. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
But to go to the tool part, right? I'm gonna break it down like how I said in my class because my teacher asked us to draw a picture of what we think money is, and I drew a sword because I think money is a double-edged sword, right?
Okay.
Meant to be used as a sword. In one aspect, right? It's used to cut people. A sword can take down your enemies. However, if you don't know how to use the sword properly and handle it with care and with caution, then you're going to hurt yourself, right? And so in the same aspect, that's what money is. But instead of you wielding it with your physical hand, you are the hand, like you yourself, like your mind, your behavior, what makes you up. That's what determines how you handle the money that you do receive or don't receive. And so you make up how you utilize a tool, right? Because, in my class, like some people were talking about it and they were saying like, I never realized the impact that money had on my life because at first I thought I was just saving because I was trying to be successful, but I realized I was really saving because I was scared of going broke. I was scared because of the things that I witnessed my mom and my parents and people in my life go through, and how my grandparents used to save money in jars and put it in the wall, and I realized that I do the same thing now because I have the same fears. And so understanding what makes us up, because it's not always, even though fear can be a motivator, you want to be motivated by the good things and not the bad things, even though bad things can still produce good things. And so like my professor, he put it like this. He said he had a client and he told her or she told him, I want to buy businesses and I want to invest. And he was like, oh, I'm all for that. And he was coming up with different plans.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they kept talking, she said, yeah, I'm buying these businesses because I'm scared of going broke.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, wait, I like the idea, but if that's your reasoning, then maybe we shouldn't do it. Because buying businesses is probably like one of the riskiest things that you can do, and that's going to get you broke.
Mm-hmm.
And so, first, we need to deal with that
Mm-hmm.
and handle that and restructure your plans. Because if that's what it is, then we need to change it. And we need to understand, like, where do you actually want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Not just fearful, but where do you want to be in life, like, whatever your goals are. And so, I would argue that money is a tool. But to answer the question of, like, why do people treat it emotionally?
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's because a lot of us are broken people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not healed.
Mm.
A lot of people still don't go to therapy. A lot of people still don't have nobody to talk to. And many people still feel like they're the only ones experiencing the situations that they go through. And so that creates, like I told you, right? Like, how you are in one aspect of your life is usually how you are in every aspect. And so that stuff bleeds over. Like my classmates, when you were saying, you know, that was his grandparents and their parents' life. And, you know, that's how they dealt with things in their work life.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't realize that it had an effect on them in their financial life. But all of those things are tied together.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I think it is.
Also, now you got me like thinking. Thank you. So I would say that I agree that it is an emotional thing. I think a lot of people, if you grow up broke and you finally got access or you find a way, that's gonna stick. That sticks with you. Like you never want to go broke again because you experienced it. Now on the other side, you're rich and your parents give you things and like you have a what is it called?
Silver spoon?
No, crazy. Not silver spoon, but it's like when your parents or grandparents die, like you have like people leave money for you.
You're a thing baby. What is it? Trust fund baby.
Trust fund, yes. If you have a trust fund, like you don't really have the same appreciation for money. So like your emotional aspect is like, oh, it's gonna always be here.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be strategic about my things, but that's not good because you don't have discipline.
Right.
So it's going to, like you said, it's going to eat you up in a different area of your life. Maybe not financially, but emotionally it might. And that's why it's important to have, I think, discipline just all around because you need discipline in your eating habits. You need discipline in your exercise habits. You need discipline in your sleeping habits, money habits, everything. Because like you said, even if you're not bad in one area, you most likely will in another. So, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think, because you talked about the brokenness and being broke and the effects that have, is there a way that we could, like, what do you think about that? Like, does being broke have to mean that you have, like, you take those issues with you when you do get money? Like, you know what I mean?
Can you explain?
Like, does your circumstance have to define who you are? Is basically what I'm saying.
No. I think people let it though.
Because it's a lot of people there, like a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people let like, yeah.
So how do we get through?
And they make decisions out of, like you said, fear of being broke again. Like, and sometimes emotional hinders your critical thinking ability. It hinders your strategic skills. And so I think sometimes, because it could bite you back in the butt. Yeah. Basically, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna put it all in here, because I'll be reading some of your stuff from the class because I think it's helpful just in general. And we learned about diversification, and I never knew what that was. Diversification is where you put your money in different things just in case something does fall or something does crash. Yeah. So maybe you put 50% of your investments in stocks, you put 30% of your investments in bonds, and then you do another, that was 20% in Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency, yeah, Bitcoin. And like, so Bitcoin fall, you ain't losing that much because you still have stocks and bonds, or vice versa. Or if two fall and one rise, you still got something.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, they may take that risk, like where, oh, I'm gonna put my all in Bitcoin because I just know it's gonna be,
Yeah.
I know it's gonna skyrocket, and then that bites them in the ass because you let your emotional side take over your strategic and critical thinking skills. So yeah, I think that's how a lot of people, but also like another way emotion can bite you in the back. Like you still have trauma, like, and you use your money, like you said. Now that I'm like talking and stuff, now I do think it's a tool because it's a tool to like fund an addiction, like,
Yeah.
and it that can bite you in the back just as bad. Yeah. Or you can be funding evil things, like.
Yeah. I think what I was gonna say, I think like for me, my personal belief is that money don't define you. Like I feel like if we and this obviously like it's easier said than done, but like if you knew who you were and you stood on that, money don't change you. Like just like there's homeless people that are happy with their lives.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
They're at peace. When you get to a point where no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, no matter if you got food on the table or not, you are at peace. Like whether or not I might not have it today, but there is nothing that I can do about it. I think we get this thing in our heads where we try to be in control so much that even the things that we can't control, we worry about it. And it's like you fighting a battle that you're not going to win, and you really only hurting yourself.
Yeah.
And so I think when we come to an understanding of like, no matter what I go through, I'm going to be happy. Like when you make a deliberate choice, like I'm going to be at peace. And I don't care what my situation look like. I'm still going to go to bed at this time. I'm still going to wake up at this time, and whatever else is still on my plate, I'll deal with it when I wake up. But I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to be anxious enough or ADHD enough to where I can't focus or function or sleep, you know? Because like you said, people take that stuff, and if you never address it, it's going to be with you your entire life. And then after a certain point, excuse my language, but you start sitting in shit so long, you start thinking your shit don't stink. But if you actually, the best athletes, the best entertainers.
Not excuse my language.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Right? Like we
but
didn't.
Like, the best. Okay. I know, but we're trying to work on it.
Yeah, we are working on it.
But like the best people in any industry are the people who are able to take an objective stance and see where can I work on whatever it is. Like if I'm playing basketball, I need to understand my weaknesses. If I'm playing golf, if I'm playing whatever, or
boxing,
if I'm a comic or whatever, it doesn't matter. What are my weaknesses? Because those are the things that I need to work on. So in life, understand what are my weaknesses. And even if I can't deal with that myself, I need to find somebody who can help me. And that's where I use the resource of money to go and find those people who can help me, who are licensed, who are, trained and professionals and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. I agree. I think kind of like you was giving great analogies. I think like it's like a boxing match, but you're boxing against yourself. You got to study. When you box, you don't really focus on your strength. You focus on your opponent's weaknesses. I've never boxed before, but I am going to.
I watched Creed, and that's what he did. He stood in the mirror, and it was like, shadow box. And he was in the mirror, and he was like, you got to avoid yourself. Yeah. Because that's the person that you're fighting. Yeah. So, yeah, you're right.
No, yeah, no, but I like to watch boxing.
I know what I'm saying. I was just giving you confirmation.
Thank you. So yeah, like with boxing, it's really studying your opponent's weaknesses more than your strengths. But for this topic right now, you're your opponent. Yourself is your opponent. Yeah. And then there's two things I want to say. One, a lot of people fall victim to comparison, especially with the social media age or the social media environment we're in. You see people buy a new car. You see people with 3 nice cars. You see people with this big wedding. You see people
big house
on vacation, big house, nice shoes, nice clothes, doing this, doing that.
Do your hand like this? Do your hand in the camera. Big ring.
Yeah. Big ring. And it's easy to fall victim to comparison
Yeah.
because now you get that money. Like, for example, when I graduated school, got a nice little check. And other people, lawyers, doctors,
That's the first thing they think about.
high paying. Like, I remember I was talking to a group of people, and because I don't want to say their
It don't matter.
profession, but they were saying like, what's going to be your first big purchase after graduation? One said courtside tickets, one said a Lambo, one said a vacation, one said, you know, and we fall victim to comparison because that's what we think a doctor life looks like. That's what
Right.
we think a lawyer's life look like. That's what we think, high status people. Like, that's not the richest people live very normal.
Yes.
White shirt, blue pants or blue jeans, Skechers.
Yes.
Very normal, and that's how they're rich because they do not fall. They don't need the Balenciaga. They don't need the Turks and Caicos. Now they do be on trips, but they don't need all the stuff that
tangible stuff.
Yeah, they don't need the nice car. They drive in a 2003 Honda.
Yes.
Like, so, I think that's the first thing. A lot of people fall victim to comparison. Like, oh yeah, I'm going on a trip every month. I got trips planned. I got this nice outfit on. I need my man to buy me a big ring. Cause I need my man to, I need this big dream wedding. I need everything I want. I want it on Lake Como.
Yeah.
I need him to propose to me on Lake Como or I'm saying no. And really you biting yourself in the ass because after that big wedding, y'all ain't got no house. Y'all still in that same apartment. Y'all have a child. Y'all ain't got no savings. Then what? You got everything you want, but now you got to live after all those experiences. So I think that's the first thing. But also just finding joy in other things besides money because I think that's what a lot of people... Now, I ain't gonna lie. You do find a little bit of happiness in money. But also find happiness, like I find my happiness in my family. Like I'm so blessed to have both of my parents still here. I'm so blessed for my relationship with God. I'm blessed for my friends, my fiance. I'm blessed. I'm just blessed for the people I have around me, my community, my church community. Yeah. Like I'm happy with that. Like I could be, and there's been times where I was at my lowest.
Yeah.
And money couldn't make me happier. It was those people. It was the relationships. It was having a community behind me to tell me it's okay. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
So don't find all your happiness in money. You can find a little bit because I do too. But yeah, that's what I gotta say. I think that's the two main things why people find it so hard with money because I gotta live this big life. You don't. I'm happy if I could just wake up, got my 2 legs working, my man's still here, my parents still here, my brother's still here. So
yeah, you made me think about it too. Like, please don't forget.
Well, why are you thinking like?
No. You're gonna cut me off.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose it.
Okay.
What you made me? So understanding the value of life.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand the value of life and you realize a lot of this stuff don't mean nothing. Nothing. Because with everything that you get, everything that you think about, everything that you're trying to attain, think about this one question. What is the purpose of it?
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose of it? I want a nice car. What's the purpose of the car? I want a nice house. What's the purpose of the house? I want a big wedding. What's the purpose of the wedding? Because it's not what you think it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can it get you to point A to point B? That's all you need. Are you able to live in there comfortably? That's all you need. What was the third one I said? Car, house.
Oh, big wedding.
Big wedding.
Mm.
Are you prepared to be married?
Yep.
And if you're not, that's what you need to be working on until you get married, right? But not if I don't have this, then like now you're looking at the wrong things and you're gonna never be happy. And so, yeah, you just made me think about that. Like, not understanding what is the value of life creates the biggest problems. And money only either expands the issues that you already have, or creates less problems because you understand, like you said, right? Like if I'm at my lowest, the one thing that I don't need is money because I'm gonna use that to go do something that I don't need to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I already have an understanding and a knowledge of, you know, what actually matters, even at my lowest, like you said, that money ain't gonna do nothing for me.
It's not.
And it may, at most, what it may do is allow me to say, hey, I'm gonna go take a trip in the cabins because I need to go clear my mind, right? But that's it. So yeah, that's what you made me talk about.
Yeah. I just tell people, like, yes, money is a thing. Money does create a little bit of happiness. Oh, first I want to say with the big wedding, like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I want a big wedding. Like, I plan, just because I have a big family. I know Demario has a big family as well. Then I have, like, church family, friends. So it's going to be big, but we still are thinking strategic. Like, we want it to be a dream. We want it to be nice because it's a special moment for us. And it's a covenant between us and God. And we want that to be special. However, we got to stick to a budget we created.
But also, like I tell you all the time, right? Like, for me, like, once you start expecting stuff, I stop. Like, I don't care who you is. Like, if you think I'm going to do something because whatever, like, yeah, you got me fucked up. Excuse me. Like,
you don't say it to me like that, y'all.
The reason why I went so far out on the engagement was because that's like, yeah, I know what you want, but you never said, if it ain't like that, then I don't want it. Because I would have called that off, and I would have just found somebody else because I need somebody.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I'm giving you your flowers because I'm telling you that you are somebody who understands what is valuable, and not putting something off because it doesn't fit the way that you want it to fit. But you understand, like, hey, even if it doesn't fit for me in this aspect, this is still what it is, right? Like, say we couldn't afford the wedding. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get married. Like, I'm not going to, like, you're not going to say, hey, if you can't get me this or get me the wedding that I want, then you might as well not marry me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even be with you because you're not even on the same mindset that I'm on. So we're not equally yoked, right? And so find somebody that can push you forward, not push you back.
Y'all grow together.
Yes.
And you guys have understanding.
Oh
yeah, shout out to my parents because they taught me how to be appreciative. I think at a young age I had a red flag.
Hey, they gonna like this because they like talking about this.
They love bringing up this story and like, I think they caught it at a young age, and I'm appreciative of that because that just made me humble and like very grateful for everything, and definitely the small things. Like, for example, I'm grateful that you bring me up my water to bed to make sure I am well hydrated. I appreciate that you make me coffee in the morning when you know I'm tired. If I got a sore throat or I don't feel well, you make me some tea. Like, it be the little things that matter more than like you buying me a big ring. Like, I'm not even a jewelry person. And you know that. That's why, like, when you was like kind of hinting towards it, like, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I probably made that harder on you, but like, also I didn't care. Like, even with like the engagement, like, you said, oh, it's not in Greece. Like, I told you what would be my dream. That doesn't mean I need it to happen.
Right.
Like, so shout out to my parents. Story time. I guess I don't remember this, but they love telling this story, so I'm gonna just repeat it. So when I was like maybe 5 years old, 6 years old, around the age of a young tot, I guess I came home and said something along the lines like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they don't have a garage. And it was like, everybody don't have a garage, Haley. And that's when they like started taking me in other areas that were less fortunate than us.
To the ghetto.
Not the ghetto. Cause like,
ghetto.
It just like kind of like made me realize like everybody don't have, you know, they're not as blessed as I am, but that doesn't mean they're not blessed.
Right.
Like, they're still blessed and they're happy in what they have.
And I wouldn't even say as blessed, but blessed in the ways that you were blessed.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Right.
That is way better.
I was just putting clarification.
Thank you. No, thank you.
That's why we...
Because, yes, we're here. Right. So yeah, like I don't know if I said that for real. That don't even sound like me, but
I mean, if they say as much as they said, I'm sure you said that, and it sounds like you, because that you do stuff
not
like that.
now.
You be having little moments.
Like what?
Demario, we not like whoa. You starting to get them expectations. I'm about to stop
We
doing
not
it either.
what?
You be saying little slick shit.
Like what?
I can't think right now.
Yeah, because I don't be doing it. But yeah, I'm just great. Oh, and also
Demario, that hotel don't have a pool.
that is no.
Well,
I
we
said
already
that.
by the water.
No, 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 no.
We got a direct view.
I didn't know that.
And you want a water?
No, 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 no. I only said that because I know you had like a meeting or like thing that day, and I know I had to spend the day by myself. So I was like, and I'm not gonna go out into a
like
city by myself.
You sound like
no,
that.
no. Listen, listen. And I was like, damn, because I saw how much you spent on it, and I was like, damn, all this money and they don't have a pool, so it wasn't like they, you know how much you spent on that?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money to not have to have a pool.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
or a hot tub or something like.
To move on to the next segment.
Also, one more thing. Yes. Go ahead. Before we move on to the next segment. Also, I tell people all the time, and I have to remind myself of this, because sometimes I do get a little privileged because I've been spoiled by my parents, and now I am blessed to have a man like Demario. He gives me whatever I want because, like I said, I have a rich one. I want the rich one, so now I have one. Okay, but anyways, I always tell people be grateful for the problems you don't have. Like, yes, you might not have money, but you have both of your legs because someone's in a wheelchair. Like, be grateful, even though you have that 2003 Honda, like, there's someone riding a bike.
Because I'm not going to lie, I cut half of my finger. Luckily, I ain't cut it off, but I cut half of my finger. I had to get 8 stitches, and it was deep. It wouldn't stop bleeding. I can't tell you how many, in that instance, I realized the significance of having a finger. And I still can't feel nothing in my finger. So like now I know the value of something, you know what I'm saying? So it's little like you said, I'm propping you up. Mm-hmm. Cause boy, if I would have lost that finger, oh my god.
You would have been all right. There's someone with no hand. That's what I'm saying. Be grateful for the problems you don't have. Like, you might not have $1 million in your bank account, but you have a bank account. Because some people don't have a bank account.
I got you. But to move on to the next segment,
be grateful for the little things. Be grateful for fresh air. Be grateful for waking up in the morning. Be grateful for having food on your table. Be grateful for a roof over your head.
Do you think that money is tied to self-worth?
Not you kind of interrupt.
Because it goes with what you're saying.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you think money is tied to self-worth?
Like character?
Now that's self-explanatory now.
Like character?
Self-worth. How do you think about yourself?
Oh, okay. That's what I was saying, like character. Okay. How do I think money ties in to self-worth?
Do you think it is?
Do you think?
Do you think money is tied to how you see yourself? No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Explain it.
50%, because I just feel like some people do and some people don't. Like, of course, some people think like they deserve the world, so they're going to give themselves that. But some people are like, I deserve the world, but I don't got the money for that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
So I think yes, but no, because like I think I should be able to go wherever I want, whenever I want. But I can't do that.
Right.
Because it's not a good decision. Like, with the salary, I could do more things, but I decide not to because it's not the right thing to do. And it's like, I see bigger things for myself, so I guess I do see it does tie in my self-worth. But I have two different like mindsets. It's like, yes, I do want to travel. I want to like have nice things and stuff like that, but also I want to create a legacy for like my family. And if I decide to have kids, like make sure they're good when I'm gone. Like they the goal really is, if not my kids, teach my kids financial literacy, so like my grandkids would never have to work. Because there's some people, trust fund babies, they do things because they want to,
Right.
not because they have to. And I
Yeah.
think that's the goal for me.
That should be
Because
everybody's goal, actually. But yeah.
like, you're going to college because you want to learn, not
Right.
because you have to learn, or you have to learn to get a career and work for the rest of your life. That's not, like, it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, kinda. And of course, I still want to have fun and enjoy my life, but also it's bigger than me. Like, because once I start passing that love down, like, it's up.
Yeah.
It's up for
Everybody.
my lineage.
Yeah. And even to just piggyback off of what you said, like, I would probably disagree with you. I would say self-worth is 100% tied into, like, how you maneuver with money.
Okay, discussion.
Because
discussion post.
All right.
That's how you
yeah. No, for that is how I word it. But no, I say that because, like, when you, so like I said earlier, right? Like, once you understand the value of life and the meaning of life, that's when you can utilize the tool of money much more effectively and efficiently in your life. But what's tied to that is also understanding the value of your life in this world. Because in order to understand the meaning of life, you have to know where you come in at. What's your value? How do you add value? What's your, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you don't know, I deserve everything. If you don't know that, when you get money, you're gonna act like that. You're gonna start acting like you don't deserve anything, right? But if you know that, hey, even though life is meaningless, and the only thing that has value is whatever I give it to, but also tie in whatever I want that's not based on emotional drawbacks or based on, like, something off of a faulty premise, but something that's just like, that's what I want. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
You have unlocked the secret of life.
I mean, but people, like, your self-worth, you should think you deserve everything, because everyone does. But you got to do that in a strategic way. You deserving everything doesn't mean you need $10,000. That's why I put
two and two together, though. I said you have to understand the value and meaning of life.
Oh, yeah. I was just kind of...
Because if you understand, like, okay, cool. And maybe I'm subjective, because I think that the meaning and the value of life is this. Life is valuable to whatever you give value to, that's what's valuable. Right? But the meaning of life is meaningless. However, it's only for you to be at peace. Life is meant for you to be at peace. And there's going to be highs and lows, but your focus is staying at peace and doing what makes you happy. The minute you start doing things that is contrary to making you happy and being at peace, you've lost. And that doesn't mean, because obviously I'm not saying like everybody doesn't have the tools and the resources to do what they want to do. But the things that you have to do should still be funneling into the things that you want to do. Right? And that should be your life goal. Because a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm doing this for my kids. After a certain point, your kids is going to leave you. Like, this is not a forever partner. Like, me and you are tied to life, right? We are one. When you have kids, your kids is not one with you. They go away and they go make their own. So, yeah, I'm not saying don't do things for your kids, but also understand that you have a life. And so, if you want your life to be meaningful, make sure that you're focused on making yourself happy and peaceful. Yeah. And so,
I mean, of course, but like, you want to still leave stuff for your kids. That's the whole point of like a will and trust fund.
But that's where happiness and peace comes in.
Yeah, like, you're happy knowing that your kids are taken care of.
Yeah. But you're not out of the equation. Because some people use that as an excuse for them not being happy.
Got you.
For them not being at peace.
I got you.
Well, I did it for my kids. Is that like, no. Yeah. You still need to, you know what I mean? Like, the people who, like the slaves and the freedmen who did move up north for a better life for their kids, that was also for them too. Because it was easier on them.
Preach.
So, and obviously, like, some people they call it sharecropping, but they was actually still slaves. Because if they would have tried to leave, they would have got whatever, right? So, some people couldn't leave. I'm not saying that, but we ain't here for a history lesson. But.
Yes. Yeah, so like I was saying, like, like Demario was saying, I'm just giving you a little analogy. Like self-worth, yes, you deserve everything, but that doesn't mean you spend $10,000 on a Birkin bag.
No.
It might be more expensive than that, but clearly I don't have one. So
Clearly you don't need one.
so basically, yeah, like your self-worth could be you owning real estate. Your self-worth could be you having net worth to the point where you ain't gotta work. You can get up and go and still and don't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah.
So yes.
Now I wanted to ask you this question too, because I think this is important. So why do you think that most families, like when you talk about like family problems and stuff like that, a lot of times it's over money? Why do you think that is?
I think it's a systemic thing. Yeah, especially in the Black community, like we was 400 years behind. We're still having issues like, with the crack epidemic, what that has done, like broken the Black family household, like no father, Black men in jail, single mother household or single parent household, because some men do it on their own too, and it's kind of hard not having that help in the forefront, I guess, of the family, where it's two incomes coming in. And even now, even today, that's not enough for real. So yeah, I think especially for the Black community, it's the systematic pressure in the system we're in, because the system that we live in, and I'm only talking to the Black community right now, it's not fair and it's not built for us. It never was. Hopefully it can change for us, but the way it's looking right now, it's going to be a challenge. But I want to be optimistic and say it will. But I definitely, like, when we talk about the Black family, that I'm gonna just stick right there for now. I think it is really the systems placed in America, and I'm not going to go too deep in it because I don't understand it fully.
Yeah.
But like, you got to think about the crack epidemic, even the opioid crisis,
historical aspect.
Yep.
I got you.
I would definitely say the historical aspect. I like that.
So what's your views on?
But
I thought you were done. No, go ahead.
But for like, I think also outside the Black family, just for everyone now, I think it's family dynamic, I guess. And to explain it, it's like communication within the family. Like, oh, you and your mom didn't have a good relationship, or you and your dad didn't have a good relationship, so now it's just like, or, and I don't want to blame this on parents because it's not their fault, but just like the parents not in cahoots with each other. Like, it's no structure.
Yeah.
And that goes for any ethnicity. There's a lot of homes that has no structure. There's nobody teaching, like even now, like there's nobody teaching the kids at home. When they come home, it's what's your homework. They leave it up to the schools, and we know the schools ain't teaching us.
Yeah.
So I think it's that. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with structure, because I see a lot of people, especially Caucasian families, it's also, especially in the Black community, because I'm going there, I don't want you in my business. You're a child. What you need to know my financial stuff for? You don't need to know that.
Yeah.
You don't need to know this. That's toxic, and it's not helping the Black family at all. Because I guarantee you, white families budget. They're having meetings, family household meetings, budget. Okay, this is the family budget. This is how much mom's bringing in. This is how much dad's bringing in. This is how much Sue, Sally, and Billy. That's how much y'all getting. What are y'all doing with y'all money? They're breaking down what they did for last month. They're breaking what they're doing for this month, and they're breaking expectations for the next month. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
People put videos on this on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, showing 10, 9, 8, maybe 7. 2 parents showing their income.
But a lot of times Black households don't have that. Black households don't have budgets. Black households don't have
Hold on. Yes.
that stuff that you're talking about.
Yes. Showing investments. What investments? Being strategic. Showing them the strategy they came up with.
Yeah.
And letting them have an opinion about it. Like, I don't know if this will work. I've been doing like including their kids in their business because at the end of the day they're unified. So I think now I do agree with you.
And that's systemic. That's not even to be personalized. Like, oh,
yeah. It's just it goes back to the thing I was talking about. It's just, for the Black family, it's a systemic issue that's keeping us trapped, so we won't be financially successful because once we're financially successful, we will give them hell. Excuse my language.
But let me ask you this. Remember, you sent me a video, and it was about when one make it, all make it. Mm-hmm. What's your thought point? Because that goes into the money aspect, right? So, like, you see it all the time. Like, a person makes it into the NFL, they get drafted. Everybody stand up and laughing like they all got drafted, right? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think you're not truly happy for someone, though.
Do you owe your family one?
No, you don't owe your family nothing. Like, I feel like as a parent, like, if my child make it way more successful than me, like, and this is my ideology, like, for me, I'm always going to take care of my parents as much as I can, and they know that. But I do that because I appreciated what they did for me. But they know, they even say, like, we're good. You don't have to do it. But that's because I love them and I want to do it, not because I have to do it. I know I don't have to do it. That was your responsibility y'all brought me in this world, and it's your responsibility from 0 to 18 to raise me and to take care of me. Like, I don't owe you nothing. That was your responsibility. You can go to jail for that if you don't do it right. So I don't think, I mean, once your child is successful, they don't owe you nothing. That's their choice to do that. It's not a requirement.
I would agree and disagree.
Oh, brother. Let's go discussion post.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Let's go. Let's do it.
But I say that because of this, right? Like, it's kind of like what I said earlier. I think you should. I'm not going to say what you're supposed to do because you can do whatever you want to do. You should what? Individually, you can do whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. But because we are, like you said, we are 400 years behind. Mm-hmm. We're at a setback. So we shouldn't be like, oh, once you make it, hey, stay over there, go do what you got to do. Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm. But also make sure if you can, bring people with you. Mm-hmm. Because by you even feeding one person, you're supporting the lives of 5, 10, however many people, right? And the more we do that, you support one, you support one, you support one. You are impacting thousands of lives, right? Because we got the money. Mm-hmm. We know that because black dollars exceed $1 trillion. Mm-hmm. So we have it.
We do.
We lack the knowledge and foresight and wisdom. And that's what we need to do. But going back to my argument, right? Like, I think you should, but I also think families should not expect it. And the minute you expect it, to me, it shows me that you're now coming from the wrong point of view, and I'm not going to do nothing for you because you think that I have to. And by you thinking that I have to, it shows me that you're not even going to appreciate it when I do it. But if you have that mindset of that, you know that, hey, this man don't owe me a dime. He doesn't have to do anything that he's doing for me, but he is. And so I'm going to honor that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to cherish that. And I'm going to take care of whatever he gives me because I want to make sure this doesn't have to be a full-time thing or a repeated circumstance, but you're not fishing for me.
Yeah,
but you're helping me fish. And one day I'll be able to fish on my own. And then I can help somebody else fish and continue the cycle. So I think it's two sides.
Yeah.
Yes, you should, but also the receiving party has to be, prepared. They have to be in the right mindset. Just like what I said with me and you. I should want to give you everything that you want, right? And I do. But if you're not set up to receive that, you won't get none of it. Ooh. And it's exactly the same way that God operates. He says he desires to give you the desires of your heart. Mm-hmm. But if it's already in your heart and you have it above him, he's not going to give it to you. But the minute you let all of that stuff go and you say, whatever you give me, I'm fine with, because truly that's all that matters, right? He gave you everything that you wanted and more. That's life. That's life. So that's my opinion.
Yeah. And of course, honor that because you're honoring God from what you were saying. Yeah. I agree with well, do I?
Do you?
Yes, I do. I agree with everything you said.
And I would close it out with this. Do you have anything? Because I want to close it out with a statement.
No, I lost I lost it.
Okay,
so
I'm sure
ahead.
you'll get it once I say this.
I won't.
I'll close with saying this. Money is not the defining factor. Money is not the closing argument to your problems, right? You have to have not just financial literacy. You have to have emotional maturity. And so what that means is knowing what makes you tick, what makes you bomb, what makes you happy, what makes you peaceful. All of those things. Know the good and the bad, so that the good you do when there is bad, and the bad you work on. And so when the money comes, when the resources come, when you have the keys to unlock the doors that you want to unlock, you don't go to the doors that's meant for destruction, but you go to the doors that's meant for not just you, but for the people that's coming behind you. So remember, financial literacy and emotional maturity create a healthy balance.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah, it was straight off the dome too.
I know.
You can end off on a question. What do we want to leave them with?
Yeah. Is there any poem attached to this? I already read a poem today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read another one.
Okay.
It's fine.
Again, happy Men's Mental Health Month. We love you, men. Treat your men.
Say it meaningful. Say it like you mean it. What the hell?
We love you, men.
Okay.
Like we love men.
I got you.
Who is we? But yes, men, go get help, go get therapy. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable. Women, please don't use their vulnerability against them, because that's not right. We don't want that to happen. We don't want them to do that to us, so let's not do that to them. Yes, happy Men's Mental Health. Again, go support Damario's book, Through the Eyes of an Adolescent. You can get that at griotlymedia.com, GRIOTLY media.com. There's also blogs on there that you can check out. You can access the podcast on there as well. And we'll be having dates of more events where you guys will be able to do storytelling and like tell your story. We will never say your name on here. As you saw, I just said person, child. But yeah, Demario is gonna start doing like documentaries and docu-series and short films in the next 6 months to a year. So look out for that. Don't forget to support Project Purpose, Elevate the Village, because the village elevates you. And again, rest in peace, Cyrus.
Yes.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I'm sending love and prayers to your family.
And don't just listen to what we said about him, but actually go and like see how you can support the family. And yes, that was in 2023, but you don't forget a kid who was, dealt with in the way that he was dealt with. A mother does not forget that. You know, a father does not forget that. A grandparent does not forget that. An auntie, an uncle, a brother, right? So show support, because I think a lot of times we just say it
and share a post
and we share it and we say our comments about it, but let's gather around the family, because that's what I would want if I die. Like, don't just talk about me.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
Go speak to my family and make sure that they're loved, because honestly, like, even though I'm dead and gone, I'm at peace forever, right? So go make sure my family is okay. So check on the family.
Yes, I think that's it for today. Of course, I gotta leave you guys with a question. So the closing question we want to leave with you guys today is: if someone gave you financial literacy but never healed your fear, insecurity, or habits, would it actually change your life?
And please answer the question. Put it in the comments. Let us know what you think.
And don't forget to follow us on social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X.
Yep.
Am I missing anything?
Don't forget.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, interact with us.
You said that already.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, what you was going to say.
The answer isn't the problem.
Mm-hmm. It's the question.
It's the question.
See you guys.
Yeah.